So this whole idea of the chakras are happened through this
Oh,
book called
what is this thing? Introduction to Tantra Shastra.
Tantra
Oh
Shastra.
my God. Okay.
I mean, if you see, the actual book is about 6,000 pages.
Oh my God, really?
So this is the one which actually dealt extensively on the Tantra Shastra.
Mm,
So the Tantra Shastra itself, as per the story goes, it emerged from the Lord Shiva.
mm,
That is why, like, you will see a lot of tantrics practicing, including Sadhguru, is more into the Tantra Shastra.
mm,
Okay. So Tantra
You
Shastra,
actually you answered my question. Okay. I mean, partly.
yeah, Tantra Shastra emerged from Lord Shiva.
Mm,
So, typically, even Lord Shiva kind of is known as the four-faced, not only Brahma. Lord Shiva also has four faces. So this goddess Parvati asks questions to each face, and each face gave a uh, Tantra Shastra. So this is like the four-part Tantra Shastra, you can say.
what is a phase? What do you
Lord
mean by each
Shiva's
phase?
face, four faces.
Phase.
Uh,
What are four phases?
See, if you see the Brahma statue shows.
Brahm. Yeah, he has four. He has phases. Yes.
So even Lord Shiva is also has a similar structure. So Parvati
Mm,
goes to each face. The face which is facing
mm,
the north gives one Tantra Shastra.
mm,
East gives
mm,
one Tantra Shastra. South gives one Tantra Shastra. West gives one Tantra Shastra. The
mm,
complete
mm,
picture of
mm,
four the Shastras which come out of Lord Shiva's faces are, I mean, through Lord Shiva are known as the Tantra Shastra. That is where
mm,
all these chakras have come into the picture.
mm,
Otherwise, there was no seer who says, I discovered the Agna Chakra, I discovered the Kundalini. No one has said that.
mm,
There are
mm,
some references made in Gita and Ramayana and other Mahabharata, other places, but the Tantra Shastra was not really kind of taken into the mainstream. But it became
mm,
mainstream later, I mean, only for one sect. So basically, Vedantists never believe in any chakras or Tantra Shastra or anything. Their
mm,
idea is all about jnana.
mm,
And how do you obtain the jnana is, I mean, another story. Okay, another question, right?
mm, mm,
So how do you become that jnana itself? So
mm,
there is another science which kind of came in between the Yoga Shastra by Patanjali. He kind of combined the both. Okay.
mm,
But
mm,
so if you look at it from the traditional chakras perspective, these are the traditional chakras,
mm, mm,
right?
right.
Starting from the
Mm,
Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Agna, and Sahasrara.
mm,
I
mm,
started gathering some information about each of these. Okay.
mm,
Uh,
mm.
so if you see here, I put it on my notes. You have this site Google link, right?
I think I saw that in your notes అనుకుంటా నేను ఎక్కడో
So this is
చూసినట్టున్నాను
the
ఇది.
Mooladhara chakra.
Mm,
So if you see the Mooladhara chakra, you see here, this is how the Mooladhara chakra looks like.
petal.
So these petals have, I mean, everything, there is a science behind it, everything. So
Mm,
uh, there is also a Bijakshara, what they're calling as mantra for the Mooladhara
mm,
plum.
mm,
Okay. And this is the Deva, they also assign assign a deity or the abilities to the Mooladhara chakra, Brahma. So Brahma is
mm,
creator.
mm,
So your procreatory organs are activated through the Mooladhara chakra. That is why Brahma
mm,
became the Deva for this
mm,
occasion. The
okay.
creator is the Brahma.
Mm, Mm,
The Shakti is the Dakini. Dakini ante, see, initially, like Dakini, Vakini, and all this, they kind of
mm,
make it sound like the Pishachis.
right,
But it
right,
is
right,
the
right.
form of the Shakti. It's the state of the Shakti. The quality of the Shakti is known as Dakini.
Mm,
And each chakra has also a color. And it has 4 petals.
mm,
So each petal has a Bijakshara.
mm.
So the middle portion is Lam. Just like
Okay. What is lam means?
how we denote the element
Oh, oh,
in
uh,
point, and you have earth, air, and like this we divide, right, in the heartfulness. Earth becomes the
mm,
point, like that. Okay. So if you have to kind of activate the Mooladhara Chakra, your mantra is going to be Lam Sham Vam Sam Pam Mam,
mm,
like that.
mm,
Sham Mam. Okay.
mm,
So the vehicle is Airavat.
mm.
But if you see here in between in this chakra, you will have this, you see this, the Shivalinga, kind of and a serpent coiling the Shivalinga. So that's coiled
Mm,
serpent is the Mooladhara in the center. Sorry,
okay.
the Kundalini in the center.
Kundalini. Mm,
Okay. So when this Kundalini opens, all the energy is spikes through the spinal cord all the way up.
right.
Okay. So if you see here,
Mm,
in that sense, like if I have to do a whiteboard, right? So this is something many people, I don't know why such a common sense is missed in our the entire yoga shastra. Why it is so missed?
mm.
Maybe because they didn't have another way, another path. So they tried what they know. They tried and tried and tried. Because I'm trying, it must be great, and that's how it kind of became prominent, right?
Edi, what is that you're saying? What is
Okay,
that you're
so let me tell
saying?
you this. Okay, so this
Mm,
is the Sahasrara on the top.
mm,
Okay. Actually, Sahasrara, according to uh, Daji, it is somewhere here behind the eighth point, correct?
mm.
Or near the Chit Lake. And
Right, right.
and this is your spinal cord.
Correct.
Through the spinal cord, all the energy is descending.
Mm,
So this energy prana distribution happens through the nadis.
mm-hmm.
Okay. And along the central structure, you have the Ida and the Pingala, like this,
Mm, 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 mm.
all the way to the Mooladhara.
Correct,
Correct?
correct, correct.
So this is the Mooladhara. It sort of it kind of fits into your what do you call the pelvic area, bone,
Right, right.
the middle.
Mm,
That's where
mm,
the spinal cord ends. But look at it from Sahasrara, the energy, the natural energy is descending down.
mm,
The energy is descending down. So now what they thought is if you can move all the energy all the way up to the Sahasrara, this should be the path, they thought. So when
mm.
the energy is descending down, on the same energy path, you are pushing the energy up. You are pretty much going against the nature.
Say that again. Which energy is coming down?
From the
From the
Sahasrara,
source.
all the energy is coming down,
Oh,
getting
because
accumulated
because
into
the
the pelvis.
because the
Yes.
Sahasrara is the where the energy from the it's
No,
always actually
it's
it's the
always
energy
coming
point,
down.
right?
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes,
Coming down
yes.
all the way down. But some reason they
Correct.
thought you have to go up along the
Yeah,
same.
because then the energy from the Kundalini, right? It is
Yeah.
up.
So you open the Kundalini and all the energy goes back up to the
Mm,
Sahasrara. That's how you achieve the. So as it is descending down, what's happening is all the way to the Kundalini. Kundalini has become the prime state of the any animal being.
mm,
So the natural force of that Kundalini of this prime state of the animal being is all about procreation and propagation of life.
Mm.
Correct?
Yes.
So this became the prime desire for the human or any animal.
Mm.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So now, if you want to go all the way up to the Sahasrara to reach the ultimate divine state, as it is thought, they thought you have to move this prana again against the flow.
Mm.
So how much imbalance, disturbance it is causing to move? It's like the river is flowing into the ocean,
Correct, correct.
and you
So,
want to.
Array,
Uh,
so sorry. So is this the energy flowing from Sahasrara down is the
force, yeah,
natural phenomena, right? Natural course.
correct.
The movement from Kundalini to the Sahasrara up is our act, is our act, right? So one is a natural act and another is
Yeah,
the practitioner's act. Is that right?
practitioners act, but practitioners act is going against the natural flow.
Correct. Yes, yes, yes.
So natural flow is
Understood.
created from the, whatever that creatory force, the way it is designed it, you want to go against it.
Yes.
Don't you think it going to create a lot of imbalance in the
Yeah,
system?
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
So naturally, those people who practice all these chakras, meditation and all, trying to move the energy up backwards, they're going to do a lot of damage to themselves, and eventually it will happen. The damage will happen.
Mm. So
Initially,
how do
because
they
of the
do? How do they do? They say even they say that if they have a right guru, like they actually they manage somehow, right?
I mean, for some reasons, most of the times I thought the gurus who are giving these techniques, they understood the theory and the
Mm.
practical experiment they are doing on the disciple to see how it happens.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that's scary, Gadra.
it is scary, but so the guys
So,
understood the negative effects of it. So they don't want to do it. They do all the theoretical knowledge they develop. Practical knowledge, they want to do it, experiment with the disciples.
mm,
Most of the gurus
mm,
do that.
um, so is that I at least I thought there are some things that they understood or experienced, and then that's what actually they're encouraging others to do,
They have
right?
been
That
only in a sane mental state if they have done it here themselves. To some level, they understood it. Smart, smart people. So
mm,
for none of those gurus, the Kundalini is not opened for themselves because they did not do that practice. They want to see how it affects the disciples. And as they see the negative effects, they get scared probably, but they have to keep their gurudam on,
mm,
right?
mm.
So that's why this
Okay.
whole thing is a very dangerous process.
This explains. Mm,
Okay. So whereas, and if you see the entire Nadi system, it's so complicated. I don't think anyone has any grasp of it, but even coming up with this diagram itself is an amazing thing. You see,
oh my God.
this is how
Actually,
entire Nadi,
I get goosebumps looking at this.
yeah, this is how the
Oh
entire
my
Nadi
God.
looks like. It is
Mm,
affecting every organ. So the prana, imbalancing the prana is pretty much affecting your body.
mm,
You see that?
mm-hmm,
So, and if you see here, I mean, this is much simplified Nadi system. So the Ida and Pingala are kind of going the kind of plays a major role.
mm, mm,
And even if you see the in the here, you will see those nadis very clearly in the chakra also. I'll show you somewhere. I got the diagram very well. Maybe
looks like you're maintaining a life. Live document. That's a nice thing.
So I mean, yeah, I have to more, like I have to start working on it. Somewhere it shows the proper Nadi system. See here. In this is even like see the how these layers, but again, all these layers.
Oh, it's the side view of that nadi.
Correct.
What you
This is
might
the side view and
మధ్యలో
the
ఉన్నది.
back, yeah, cross view.
Mm,
Okay. So
okay.
the green part is the Brahmanadi. It's going in the middle.
Mm,
On top of it, it is going the Chitranadi.
mm,
Okay. And then the Vajranadi, the blue color. And the
mhm,
top is the Sushumna.
mm,
This is how the pipe is, right? And the Nadi system is.
mm,
And this
mm.
gets distributed all over. Okay.
Wow. Mm,
So in the Mooladhara also, this first the Sushumna, enters into the Mooladhara. Okay.
okay.
So that's why all the energy distribution flow from the all the way from the top through happening through these nadis, this entire system. Now, by pushing this energy upwards, you are actually disturbing the whole system.
Mm.
Okay. That makes sense or not? Now, how
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
whole thing
No, actually, it
thought
makes sense.
completely
It makes
reversed.
sense.
The whole thing was, done in reverse order. Okay.
Got it, got it. So, is there is what is Kal Shakti here? I read Shakti as something like this on the spinal cord. Then.
Right. But that Shakti, where
What
was
is
that?
Kal Shakti?
I only had Chitlake here. I will show you in some other diagram. Mm. I'll show you that in a minute, okay?
Mm.
I don't know if it is given here.
Yeah, actually, I heard. Is this the red book?
Yeah.
This is the red book కదా రెడ్ బుక్ లో ఉందంటే ఇది I just somewhere KL search for Dayal or cow. I think you might find it. Mm.
Oh, this is the diagram.
Mm.
Somewhere here in this, there is the Kal Shakti.
Mm-hmm.
I had that Kal Shakti location diagram somewhere. I'll give you that.
It's okay. And Naku, generally tell me, actually, I'm not even trying to get that deep,
Hmm.
right? Actually, what is it that how does it help? How does Dayal Shakti help? Because what I heard was
So look at it this way, right? Even the cleaning, the impressions, it is the deeper impressions which are accumulated as part of our actions when you are removing it. So typically the understanding is that these impressions should be removed through here the bhoga of the life you go through, correct?
mm-hmm.
Burnt out
Mm-hmm.
because they're
Right,
solidified at some level. But now
right,
you
right.
kind of you're using some power, certain power to remove these impressions.
Correct.
So which is which is actually that work is beyond the nature's power. Okay. So
Yes, yes, yes.
in order to exert a force which is beyond the power, can somehow removing some natural act here, you need a power.
Uh,
And that power which is beyond the Prakriti is the Kala Shakti.
ah, నాకు oh my God. Naku, you told me before
Hmm.
that cleaning only works after initiation.
Right. So the Kala
Right,
Shakti somehow that spark is given to you so that you can also clean.
right. Adi, yeah, now it's the another layer of information than key is that because, and also you said cleaning, actually you told me about this, right? Generally cleaning is not a normal natural act, right?
Right.
It is something that was actually given by the masters, right? In their after initiation.
Right.
Somehow you also said somehow we are connected to that something
Hmm.
to get that energy. Oh, that connection is the Kal Shakti then.
So Dal
Mm.
Shakti is all, the grace. It's an evolutionary, sets you on
So
an evolutionary path.
is Dayal Shakti same as transmission then?
You can say that it is something much
Similar,
beyond. So,
similar,
yeah, correct.
similar nature.
It's an
Mm.
evolutionary force. So that is what
Ah,
both are implemented or applied for a spiritual upliftment. That's why it's not easy. This whole thing is not easy. Why? Because, and it is made very much easy for us because of this. Our masters have discovered these techniques.
yeah.
That's
I
why.
think
uh,
it's a topic you can get actually even deeper, because last Bandara message, previous salient features of Sahaj Marg రాశారు కదా అజీ దాంట్లో he just mentions Kal and Dayal Shakti, which was a discovery of Lalaji and Babuji,
correct.
right? He said we'll deal with this topic later, Ani,
Hmm.
you know, because it itself requires a lot of um
Explain.
yeah, it's a lot, right? I think you are gathering information towards that point. I think that looks like it might actually shed a lot of light.
uh,
Um, one of the thing, um, generally, even ఇప్పుడు as many of the new అభ్యాసీస్ కానీ కొంతమంది ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ప్రాక్టీషనర్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు
uh,
this is it gets into some of these topics because they might have done some traditional some other practice or
uh,
something. They come and actually kind of try to understand, I mean, genuinely, right? Not as a cursory.
hmm.
So actually, this sort of this helps. Oh, actually, yes. I now I get it.
Okay.
Now I get it. Good,
So,
very
yeah,
good.
and so
Uh,
now what our teachers have done is they kind of selected these frontal points to go through,
mm.
right? So when we are
ఒకసారి
going through the frontal point,
శ్రీకాంత్
yeah.
ఒకసారి ఆగరా.
Hmm.
ఒకసారి షేర్ స్టాప్ చేయవా?
Okay.
Did you meet Harita before actually